lots of vacuuming. Okay, and then the top here, I kind of swept over to this side, and I'm going to be doing a twist braid going across the back the other way. So I kind of wanted it to look like it was pulled this way and then pulled the opposite way. Okay, so I just sprayed some of like the 13 and the high grip in the crown to help give that nice texture. And then with this front section here, this was pretty much just a twist that I pulled on and bobby pinned, okay? So this was a very, very like basic updo for me. I want to show you guys the twist braid that I'm going to do that really is going to like make this, just like stand out a lot more. Okay, so I'm going to start like right by her ear. Okay, I'm going to get 2 pieces, and the top piece, or the bottom piece, sorry, is just, so this is my top piece, bottom piece, I should probably turn her a little more, huh? Okay, so this is my top piece, bottom piece. I'm going to twist the bottom piece over the top piece, okay? I'm going to come over here. Okay, so now I'm adding a new piece of hair to my bottom section, and that's just going to cross over my top piece again. And it is stuck in her earring. I'm sorry. I apologize. At least I didn't rip it out, right? Okay. Okay. Grab some more hair. Cross that over top. And as I go across the back, I'm going to grab all of this hair as I go. Okay. Twist that over. And what this is going to do is make a really nice, soft, draped look across her neck in the back. And you'll notice too that I'm holding my twist braid like up here rather than down here because I want to over direct it to where I pinned my crown so that the two meet up together. Okay, cross that. Okay, so now I just have this one last little hair. Okay, perfect. So now, before I finish this, I'm going to go through and pull this out a little bit. I like to do it when I'm just holding it in my hand. It just makes it easier to pull on. You have to hold it, anytime you're like making something bigger or softer, you have to hold it really loose in this hand. If you hold it too tight, it ends up just like making a lot of frizz. Okay, so I'm holding it very, very loose in that hand. Okay, and I'm just going to start going through and picking up sections of this and hiding pins in there, okay? So just kind of pinning that to almost add a little bit of lift to that so it's not drooping quite so much. Okay, and I'll pull down on this a little bit more. But I like it because it's technically a twist braid, but it's very, very soft. It's not like too overbearing or anything. Okay. All right, so that's probably good enough for now. I'll just leave that for now, and then I'll go back and detail that in a minute here. Okay, so my front pieces I'm leaving out here for a second. I'm just gonna do this section here. I'm gonna get this twisted. This is exactly how I did the base. Just twist and pull, twist and pull, twist and pull. Okay, I need to come back over here. Her hair's feeling a little bit silky, so I'm just gonna spray some 25 in there. It's like a light, it's like it's a pretty decent amount of mold, but it's very dry, so it's easy to work with. Okay, then this is just gonna get incorporated into the updo that I've already created. Okay, so I'm putting like halfway down. I'll get that pinned in there. Okay, so this too, right here, it's looking a little bit frizzy to me. So before I move on, I'm gonna brush this. Anytime I have frizz, it's all about brushing and then product, brushing product, just over and over and over again. So that looks a little bit softer to me. Okay, and then also I wanna make sure I'm checking it from the front to make sure, everything's looking good from that angle. A lot of times if I have a mirror, I'll use it to kind of determine where to place these last couple little pieces. I'll kind of use them to like fill in any holes that I have. Okay, so this I'm just gonna wrap under here. just have to go in and do my detailing and incorporate the front. Okay, so this right here is pretty much almost done. I just need to, I like to do, like, whenever I want like a wispy, soft sort of look, I like to work in really small sections. So like I have a small row right here. Rather than just taking all of this, if I were to do that, it would just end up looking like straight. You know, it would be fine, but it just wouldn't be as soft and like airy, I guess. So I have a small section, just spray that with my 25. And I'm just gonna softly get this draped back. Just gonna hide a pin in there. Okay. So same thing, I'm gonna do the same thing with this next section. I'm gonna take a small row, just a teeny row right here. Spray this with my 25. And then just get this swept back. And doing it in small rows like this too makes it, it gives you like more separation because you end up pinning them all in different spots. So it ends up, you know, making it more interesting. Okay, let me get that sprayed real quick. Okay, and then as I'm doing this last like front section, I'm gonna come around to the front to make sure it's looking how I want it to look. Okay, let's see. I'm using the camera. I can see myself. This is my mirror. Okay, perfect. Okay, so then there's like a little, teeny little piece right here. I just want to get that pinned. Okay, and then I'm just about done. Just softening this a bit. But see how much like more piecey that is from the front, just doing it in little sections like that. Okay, and I'll get this pinned. Okay, and then I'm just gonna turn her, check her from every angle real quick. Okay, these I wanna soften a little bit more. And I've still got to detail these pieces over on this side, but that should be very simple because there's only a couple left. So I'm just gonna kind of softly, kind of almost comb my fingers through it and spread it out and wisp it back. And then put like a pin right behind her ear just to break up these a little bit. Okay, so this is just going right back there. Okay, I have to look at it from every angle, make sure I like it. I have one of these, do you guys ever get that? Yeah, that's like the story of my life. So usually I'll like get it all together and then wrap it around my pin. You guys see that? Okay, and then it's gone. Just shove it in there.